So we got second place at an OTS event, and we got it with Drytron. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day today. And today we're going to be doing a deck profile for Drytrons. I've done this before, but not like this. This is completely, well, not completely different, but there's a little spice to it. A lot of people criticized me. A lot of people made fun of me when I was playing the deck, and I ended up showing up in the finals. So I guess they can't laugh anymore, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Real quick, I do want to say, make sure you guys tune in on Friday because we're going to be doing a Crossroads of Chaos battle with Cyber Knight. So hopefully we can beat him. We're 3-0 against Sparkman. He's the only person we've done box battles with so far. So hopefully we can get this win as well. I honestly do hope we get a ghost or at least an ultimate Black Rose. An ultimate Black Rose would be amazing. But anyways, deck profile. Oh, real quick, I am gonna link my opponent. Uploaded the stream of us dueling, and he talks about it a little bit. So I'm gonna link that in the bio so you guys can go check out his profile, check out the stream. We made a lot of mistakes. We were 8 hours in, we were hungry, at least I know I was, and our brains were just so freaking like melted at that point. And yeah, like he ended up summoning a synchro, the Burn the Floor, when he shouldn't have been able to, and it ended up negating my Benten. So that means my Benten would have resolved, like it should have went through. I would have got my search, and then I actually forgot I was under Scythe, which he actually was pretty smart. Like that's the way he played it, like on purpose. Like he got rid of his Scythe from the field so that we would forget about it, and we did. So yeah, it was a good match. It was a good duel. Both of us, we both made mistakes. But yeah, I feel like if my brain was in the right place, I think we could have took that game. But either way, I'm happy with second place. Just the fact that Drytrons are still in the finals, like they're still competing and people are still a little scared of them, like it makes me feel good because Drytron, like it's my favorite deck. So let's go ahead and get into it. For the Drytrons, I play, obviously you have to play triple alpha, triple zeta. This right here, it's where people kind of have a debate. A lot of people do 2 gamma, 1 delta. I do 3 of each. I feel like with the Drytron names, you have to open up the names. Like whatever names you can get, you can make something out of it. It doesn't matter, but you have to be able to open up your Drytrons. If you don't, you're kind of screwed. So just maximize on that, all of them. Beta wasn't such a bad card. I'd probably run it. I have actually thought about doing 2 delta, 1 beta, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really tried it out yet. And then we do have our 3 Diviner of the Herald, 2 Herald of the Orange. This actually caught people by surprise. We're still playing our fairies. We're still playing Ultimateness. A lot of people were confused by that. What I don't understand is people are freaking out about Eva getting banned. People think the Baron the Floor is a good card. People pay $100 for that card for 1 Omni Negate. Herald of Ultimateness is always going to be 1 Omni Negate for sure, but has the potential of being multiple. For example, in top 8, my first match was against Fluenderies, and game 3. I don't remember if we went to game 3. I don't know if it was just 2 games. Either way, in one of the games, I was able to recycle Benten multiple times, and I added 3 Artifact Lancia to my hand. The guy was pissed, but I also had Ultimateness on board. So when I passed, I obviously Lancia on standby. He called by the grave, Ultimateness, negate, dropping another Lancia as cost, and I still had the 3rd Lancia in hand for another negate. So he was locked out of banished. So Fluendery is just horrible when they get Lancia, and I still had 1 more Omni negate. So he just scooped, and yeah, we took that game pretty easily. So Ultimateness is still alive, guys. Like we're a little spoiled as Drytron players, and we're used to like just negating everything, but now you actually have to be a little more careful with what you negate. So yeah, and then we do run an artifact package. We have 2 Artifact Scythe and 1 Lancia. The reasoning for this, you'll see later on, but I'll explain a little bit, is what you want to do is obviously you do Dagda, right? And then Verte, and then you Verte, chain Dagda, set your scythe, DP comes out, and then on standby, you're gonna want to pop your scythe, right? So what you do is when you activate DPE, you chain Dagda on their standby, and then you set the Lancia. And now with DPE, you pop both of these, and then in grave, you do chain link 1, chain link 2. In case they have anything, they're gonna have to stop the Lancia. They can't stop the scythe. And then these come back out, and then this activates, and then you can chain Lancia, tribute Lancia as cost, and they're locked out of the extra, and they can't banish, which came up a lot. So this here, the next thing, a lot of people talk smack about when I show them this. They make fun of me, but what they don't understand is, guys, you're never gonna summon Plasma. Trust me, you will never, ever, ever summon Plasma in Drytrons. If you have 3 monsters on board, who are you kidding? You're gonna go into Verte and you're gonna bring out the DPE. You're not gonna summon Plasma, trust me. And the thing with Malicious is, if anything happens to your DPE in grave after you use the effect, let's say it gets banished, they call by the grave after the effect or whatever, and you're gonna be forced to bring something out. If you have Plasma can't be special summoned, so you're gonna be forced to bring out your Celestial. Celestial can't do the draw 2 the same turn it hits grave, so you're gonna lose your Drytron effects and you're gonna lose your draw 2. But with Malicious, at least you can summon out Malicious, you still lose your Drytron effects, but you link off the Malicious, you still have Celestial Engrave, so you at least still get your draw 2 at the bare minimum. So that's my reasoning for Malicious over Plasma. I feel like Plasma isn't a good card at all. Drytrons are capable of way more than just tributing 3 monsters for a skill drain and then passing. No. Don't ever do that. Like, anyways, we have our Draconids, which could have won us a game, but I'm freaking stupid. Ultimateness, Ben 10, which is like the main freaking combo piece, and then Ida10, Natasha. Natasha actually won me so many games, because especially if you set up Natasha first turn just to properly summon it and then just link it off, whatever. Now it's in grave, and then next turn you can actually use the effect of Natasha. It helps, especially because a lot of people forget about it. So yeah, honestly, it's such a great card. It won me so many games. The fact that you can just summon itself, steal monsters, and then the gain life points is insane. Oh, actually, there's another effect that my opponent forgot about. One of my opponents, and Natasha actually negates attacks. Yeah, if a ritual monster gets attacked, you can negate the attack. A lot of people forgot about that. Like, people don't really, yeah, anyways. 1 Fusion Destiny, and then we have 2 Forbidden Droplet, 2 Triple Attacks, and then 4 our Searchers, 3 Cyber Emergency, 3 Drytron Nova, 1 Fafnir, and 2 Meteonis Drytron. The reasoning for 2 of these, I know a lot of people like to run 1. I see this as another Zeta. So Alpha Zeta is full combo. Zeta, the reason why Zeta is full combo is because it gets you your spell, which is what you need. So if you end up drawing the spell, now it becomes Alpha any other name. It doesn't matter what name. It could be Alpha Delta. If you have this in your hand already, you're good. Like, especially if you have this in your hand, it's so fucking, like, it's even better than Alpha Zeta, because now what you're gonna do is you're gonna do Alpha, tribute the Delta to search Benton, Delta, tribute Benton, and then you reveal and then draw. So yeah, like, it's just, this pretty much the way I see it is another Zeta for me, which is the reason why I run 2. I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about running 3, but yeah, I don't know. I know it sounds pretty goofy, but guys, just give it a try. Give this deck a try. You're not gonna regret it. But the last thing that surprised a lot of people, and you can actually catch the reaction of my opponent in the finals on stream. I'm gonna link his video in the bio, so you guys can go watch his video. He caught our duel. He uploaded our duel, so you guys can go see how that played out. This is what surprised him, and it's 2 Artifact Sanctum. The reason for this is because if you full combo and you have this in hand, you're freaking set, dude. Like, that's all you need, because It feels like your opponent always has droplets for some reason. Like, it feels like they always have droplets. This will get you through the droplets because you set this, you set your scythe, and then standby, DP, chain Dagda, set the Lancia, pop the Lancia and the scythe, right? They're gonna activate droplet on the scythe, preventing the effect of scythe, right? And then you hit them with Sanctum and then summon your second scythe and you still scythe lock them. People don't expect that at all. This honestly won me so many games. Yeah, and the thing with this too is depending on what deck you're going against, maybe scythe isn't even the way you go. Like, you could just summon the Lancia if you want. And especially if they try to destroy this, it becomes a pop 1 and then you can still chain and summon something off of it. So yeah, super good. We do have the third in our side. So yeah, that's pretty much the main deck. Is 43 cards. Now let's go ahead and get into the extra deck. So the extra is 2 Mu Beta. This card honestly is like what you need for the deck. Like, when this card came out, it just made the deck so much better. 1 Beatrice and 1 Zeus. That's gonna be it for XYZs. Zeus came up so many times, it is crazy. I need to upgrade the rarity. I feel like the cards, like, I'm okay with having low rarities if I don't use the card as much, but I feel like Zeus kind of deserves the secret. It's such a good card. 1 Elder Entity and the DPE. I was actually going to cut this card for a Shooting Riser because there's another nasty combo you guys can do depending on what deck you're going against. But if your locals have a lot of the new adventure stuff, what you can do instead is you can still full combo and you can end with your scythe lock, but you can also do Shooting Riser, send Token Collector. Shooting Riser becomes a level 3, and then the 3 with any Drytron, which is level 1, you make the Arc Light. So now everything from hand and deck gets banished and you have a Token Collector engraved. So yeah, like, that's what I love about Drytrons, is pretty much any situation you're in, you have a way to go. Like, if they scythe lock you, all right, cool, just go into your Draconid, set up your Natasha, steal monsters, like, and Natasha isn't until the end phase, so you steal their monsters permanently. Like, you still have stuff to do. Lancia doesn't really do anything to Drytrons. Arclight hurts a lot to Drytrons, so you gotta make sure you set that up towards the end. But it's also an Omni Negate, which is freaking insane. Speaking of Arclight, we run 2 of the Arclights. Yeah, that's pretty much. Okay, so something where I messed up with Arclight is I didn't realize that it searches any ritual. I thought it was for some reason like Ben 10 where it's only fairy rituals. My freaking dumbass. Like, I mean, this didn't come up in the finals. This was in another game, but we still ended up coming out on top and went to the finals. So, but yeah, I'm glad I know that now because I'll keep that in mind. And for our links, we have Link Karibo, we have IP, Dagda, Verte, Appaloosa, Access Code Talker, and this card, I love this card. It comes up so much. Underworld Goddess. This card has came up so many times. People don't expect it at all. Like, people are usually sitting on a card and thinking like, oh, this card is going to save me until next turn and I'll be able to combo off. And then you hit them with this freaking card and they go nuts. They get pissed. Like, one of my opponents was waiting on, he was waiting for the right time to use the effect of Christian Hawk of Fibrex to synchro summon during your opponent's turn, during my turn. And I just summoned Underworld Goddess and he didn't have a chance to use it and he was freaking pissed about that. Anyways, yeah guys, so that's pretty much it. As far as the side deck, I'm still competing with this deck, so I'm not going to show you guys the full side deck, but I will show you guys the third Sanctum, 2 Lancias, because I mean, yeah, against Flonderies, you kind of need them, and 1 Vanity Ruler. That's all I'm willing to show you guys for now, until we stop using the deck, and then I'll probably show you guys more. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the profile. I'm gonna link the video to my opponent, so you guys can go watch his video, you guys can watch our match, and you guys can see exactly where we both messed up. Like I said, if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. There's no excuses. Yeah, like because even though he did summon the Baron and like I forgot about Scythe and all that stuff, like it's both of our jobs to know. So like it's not like I said, at that point we're both just tired. So it's also my responsibility to be paying attention and making sure that certain plays can or can't happen. So yeah, either way, second place with Drytrons, not too bad considering that Drytrons are supposed to be dead. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the profile. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in on Friday. Peace.